afternoon, viewers. Welcome to TechMag.tv. Thank you for joining us this afternoon. Today we have heard the National Vice Chairperson of the MDC, Mr. Tendai BT. He appeared before the Commission of Inquiry today. So basically what he was saying was that he was blaming the violence that happened on the 1st of August to basically, he was saying that violence in Zimbabwe has been there since forever. He even spoke of, he took us to 1450, and he said, and I quote, "We have never been at peace since 1450." So basically, he was saying that the government has been using violence to get whatever they want, and to use force to coerce people that do not agree to anything, any of their beliefs, basically. So that's what he was saying. So let's check at some of your comments that you left for us on Twitter. Sorry, on YouTube. So first, I have Tapiwa. Tapiwa, according to Tapiwa, they said that anogochinzwa seiko. Okay, I'll read the other one by Sandile. Kelvin anenge aishanda nana Jim Kunaka. Okay. Floyd says well done. Messi says thanks. Luzai says well done BT. Tafadzwa Godfrey says ichiri kuuya ere. I'm not sure what he's making reference to. Volume, ma'am. Oh, can you hear us? Can you please confirm if you can hear us? Because I don't think our sound is that visible. Please, Andis Kunzwa wedzera volume. Hi, Philip. Can you please confirm if you can hear me? Please confirm if you can hear me. Anyone? Tatenda also says volume, please. Okay, so let's take a short break. We'll come back soon. We need to fix our volume. Confirm if you guys can still hear me. Yeah, now. Oh, good. I'm glad. Okay. So whilst we wait for Advocate Nelson Chamisa, we'll just briefly talk about what you guys thought about Mr. BT's oral evidence that he presented before the Mohlante Commission. No volume. Volume. Oh. Can you hear me now? Please confirm if you can hear me. Guys, I'm kindly asking if you can confirm if you hear me. Volume is too low. Okay. 1 2 1 2. Can you hear me? Volume is good from USA. Thank you very much, Peter. Anyone else? I hope everyone else can hear me. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. Oh. Okay, thank you for your comments, you guys. Okay, so let's talk. I love how you guys are telling me how you can hear me. It's so exciting. So let's talk. What did you guys think about what Mr. BT was saying? His submissions to the Commission of Inquiries. So I'll just give you a rundown of some of the interesting things that he made reference to. So he said that Zimbabwe, according to him, that is, Zimbabwe has never believed in dialogue, rather military force. And he said that violence has been used by the state where those in power have used force to achieve certain and particular order. So basically, the state uses force, to forward a certain agenda. That's what BT was saying. Oh well, thank you. Oh, I can see a lot of compliments. Hi there. Oh, I'm glad the sound is perfect. We want a full commission to download, please. Okay, when you can check, apparently you can download stuff on YouTube, Tinashe. Well, we're still waiting for those that are asking if Advocate Nelson Chamisa is going to come through. We're still waiting for the commission to let us know what's going to happen. So we'll be taking you back and forth. It will be a back and forth situation where you also go back to see the live feed. Very good. BT was good. Oh, okay. That's from Melvin. Melvin really thinks that BT was good. Talk to me, guys. Talk to me. Tell me what you think. Philemon Masona is here. Thank you, Philemon, for joining us. Okay, I'm going through a lot of comments here. Okay, most of you are confirming that the... Oh, thanks, BT, for the history. Oh, yes, I would definitely agree with Yannick Johannes. What happened was that we were taken back to 1450, where Mr. BT was talking about the history of Zimbabwe. But basically what he was saying was that history has been in the system for violence has been in the system for quite a while now. So, and according to him, he says section 206 of our constitution, of the Zimbabwean constitution, it says that police, every military force, they have to be to sort of be neutral, when it comes to politics and things like that. And Mr. BT was lamenting on the fact that forces in Zimbabwe take sides. So that's according to his view, of course. And tell us what you think on... Tapiwa Mafundu here says that Zimbabwe has never knew democracy since the white government. During the Smith regime, we knew the Shambok. In independent Zim, we know the gun barrels. So I assume that Tapiwa Mafundu also concurs to what Mr. BT was saying in his oral evidence. And Munyara Zichitanda watching us from Australia, thank you so much. Thank you for watching. We also have Tinashe Garira. I don't think it's wise for the commission to bring in Advocate Chamisa because her avazopedze time yapera. Okay, we can only wait to hear from the commission what they are going to say. And according to Laxon, BT gave background to political violence in Zimbabwe, which continued on August 1, resulting in the unfortunate deaths of our friends. Yes, that was Mr. BT's submission. And thank you, Laxon, for your comment. I can hear you from Dotito. Oh, thank you very much for watching us from Dotito. Johnson Mushonga says, well done, BT. This is the caliber of the leadership we want. People who respect life and those that spill... pardon? Well done, BT. This is the caliber of the leadership we want. People who respect life, not those that spill blood. Crispin Mutendi says that BT was telling nothing but just the truth, and he seemed to be full of wisdom, especially when he talked about dialogue, since it's the only way that can give this nation healing. Okay, so according to Crispin thinks that dialogue is a step towards national healing. Aja says that, so what power does the commission has on all of this? So the commission, basically what it's going to do is they're conducting an investigation. So they call everyone, they call people that they think will contribute, whatever their evidence will contribute to their investigations. So that's why... So they have the power to actually determine at the end of their investigation. They will compile a report where they will basically give a rundown of what they think happened and what caused the August 1 shootings. Life Mariro says BT1 was on point. He gave facts and figures. Peter Mukasa says, is it break or the army took over? Actually, it was a break after Mr. BT gave his oral evidence. We took a break. So yes, it is a break. Aja, okay, so from earlier you said, so what is the power of the commission in all of this? Or it's just an inquiry? Yes, it is an inquiry, but at the end of the day they will give a report of what happened. So it's an inquiry, yes, but it's also an investigation. They are investigating what happened. Tapiwa Mafundu, I can hear you clearly from Uzumba. Thank you very much, Tapiwa. And Peter Chabata. But I have a question on what he said about how people were butchered in Chifombo by ZANU-PF. Okay, Peter, you didn't exactly give us the question. Please, if you can put the question, that would be very nice. Jealous Gumbo, are we going to hear the voice of our president, Nelson Chamisa, today? Unfortunately, we cannot answer that. Peter, sorry, Jealous, we cannot answer that. We can only wait to hear from the commission if Advocate Nelson Chamisa will speak today. Melvin Manyange, he was able to break down how ZANU-PF regime uses violence as their source of power. Tatenda Musanu says TV7 live. Isaima likes. Thank you very much for watching Tatenda Msanu. And there's Benny says commission does not have any power, but kutambisa nguva yedu. Okay, that's also Benny's view. There's Good Wish Chirenga. Can we hear from our president? Like I said earlier on, we are not sure if we can't completely dismiss the fact that Advocate Nelson Chamisa is going to speak today. But from what we have heard, he will be speaking today. So it's up to the commission to decide if he won't speak or if he will speak. So Kelvin Muvimi just gave me a full stop. Thank you very much, Kelvin Muvimi, for watching. Joseph Tembo basically didn't say anything. Ko isu toda kuyawo ku commission. Oh, okay, Joseph, would you want to be there as someone who is going to be saying something, or as someone who is going to be watching? Thank you for watching. Ernest Ernest Rundu, Tekmeg Murikuseri watching from Bangladesh. Thank you so much, Ernest, for watching us from Bangladesh. So most of the comments, I'm skipping most of the comments. Not that I don't want to address those issues, but like I said earlier on, before, we're not sure what time Advocate Nelson Chamisa is going to come through. So let's take a short break and we'll come back. When we come back, we just resume reading the comments. Hi, viewers. Welcome back from our break. So we are going to go back to the Commission of Inquiries. We just learned that Advocate Nelson Chamisa has just arrived. So we will be, however, crossing back to the studio where we'll be continuing our discussions that we were having earlier on. So please enjoy.
musacheuke baba na mada ijipita musacheuke baba na mada karudi
Anicheuke na baba na moyo nakaona.
Zimbabwe musacheuke
Anicheuke na baba na moyo nakaona.
musacheuke baba na mada cheuka
Anicheuke na baba na moyo nakaona.
cheuka
Anicheuke na baba na moyo nakaona.
ijipita musacheuke baba na mada karudi
Anicheuke na baba na moyo nakaona.
tachamuka musacheuke baba na mada dinone
Anicheuke na baba na moyo nakaona.
na mada dinone
Anicheuke
baba na mada
Anicheuke na baba na moyo nakaona. Anicheuke na baba na moyo nakaona. Anicheuke na moyo nakaona. Anicheuke baba na moyo nakaona.
ijipita musacheuke na mada
Anicheuke na baba na moyo nakaona. Anicheuke na baba na moyo nakaona.
bana wenyika ino musacheuke baba na mada dinone
Anicheuke na baba na moyo nakaona. Anicheuke
jina musungweze musacheuke baba na mada tachamuka musacheuke baba
na moyo nakaona. Anicheuke na moyo nakaona. Anicheuke na moyo nakaona.
ndio ngoma yako bana ijipita musacheuke baba na mada dinone
Anicheuke na baba na moyo nakaona. Anicheuke na baba na moyo nakaona.
bana Zimbabwe musacheuke baba na mada bana Zimbabwe musacheuke
na baba na moyo nakaona.
hatima yenyika musacheuke baba na mada vana venyika ino musachoke, musachoke baba, namwe atakaona musachoke. Chiro atiponde musachoke, musachoke baba, namwe chiro musungwe sei musachoke, musachoke. Uchayiriri musachoke, musachoke baba, namwe ichipita musachoke. Chewe chewe musachoke, musachoke, musachoke. Namatinona chewe musachoke, musachoke. Chewe musachoke, vana venyika ino musachoke. Vana maiwe musachoke, musachoke, musachoke. Namwe vana venyika ino musachoke, musachoke. Uchayiriri musachoke, musachoke. Patinoro musachoke, musachoke. Namwe chewe musa yari ngoma komana namatinone chewe baba, namwe chewe chewe
language are you comfortable to use? English. If you may state out your full names to the Commission of Inquiry.
Nelson Chamisa, born in Zimbabwe, a heavy African, a pure Democrat, and of course, an unadulterated party.
Advocate Nelson Chamisa, do you swear that the evidence which you shall lead before this Commission of Inquiry shall be the truth only? If you do so swear, raise your right hand and say, "So help me God."
I'm not just going to do the normal swearing because I'm a child of God. I know the meaning of swearing. So my swearing in is going to be premised on holding the Bible, which is the Constitution that defines the makeup of humankind.
It's still the same. You can raise the Bible.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. You can take a seat.
Advocate Nelson Chamisa, on behalf of the Commission of Inquiry, I would like to thank you for responding to the invitation to come before the Commission. And it's common cause that you are the president of the MDC Alliance. And I believe you saw the letter of invitation from the Commission.
Indeed. Thank you.
There is evidence that has been laid before this commission to the effect that...
But perhaps just a point of order.
To the effect that...
Yes, just a point of order, if you may allow. Before you even go to the detail and substance of what you want to get from it. The point to make, Honorable Chair and distinguished commissioners, I understand that when certain evidence was laid by a particular Mr. Matanga, who is the Police Commissioner General, his testimony was covered live on TV. I'm a leader of over 2 million people. What is said by myself is not just a voice from an individual, but a voice from a certain section of the population, the majority, in fact, of the people.
Sorry, if I may interject, I understand there is a technical fault. Thank you once again. Maybe if I may also advise it's now the reporting machine that is the problem, but the television but the live streaming I would advise that is now on. So what's
Thank you, Honorable Chairperson of the Commission.
No, the recording machine is here. The TV is now
Thank you.
but the recording machine is being attended.
No, it falls away. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Comrade Chair.
So before the
historical developments within Zimbabwe. We were seized with matters to do with elections in Zimbabwe as early as 2002. We acknowledge your role, even in inclusive government. I must say that the role that you played is well articulated and well appreciated. So part of the reason why I'm here, I'm here in honor of the good works. I'm here in honor of a decorated African icon, whom I believe deserves to be given the honor and respect, particularly in the my country first. So thank you for your good works. You taught us as Africans that it's possible to lead and live like you did in South Africa. And thank you for that. That is the reason why, fundamentally, I'm here to honor you. Thank you very much, Mr. President. We appreciate you. I also am here because of the commissioners. I know that reservations have been cast, but I would not want to delve into that. I trust the integrity. I trust the goodwill. I trust the soldier, but I give you a salute that is befitting of the role that you have played, and thank you for being here. All the other commissioners whom I respect, the general from Tanzania, I honor generals, especially generals who appreciate the need for democracy in Africa and on the African continent. Thank you, General, for being here. Yes, my fellow learned colleague from the UK, thank you for making your way all the way from the UK. You know, you are far away from the Queen's comfort and harmony, or in Zimbabwe, which is not a job. It's because of your commitment to our circumstances. And thank you very much for being here. I also want to thank my colleagues, fellow Zimbabweans who are here, Professor Maduku, who also happens to have been my teacher at law. So before my teacher, but in a different context. And I trust that the teacher is not going to mark me like I'm a student, but like I also have Professor Manyuruke, again, a lecturer who bar the political color and the political persuasions, Your Excellence, Comrade Chair. Issues of politics is what has brought us here, where people are unnecessarily divided over partisan issues. What we want to see is to see Zimbabwe that is above partisan politics. Zimbabwe that is above, enclaves of where you come from, what you eat, what you believe in. We must all believe in the collective, which is Zimbabwe. So I want to also honor you, Commissioner Manyeruke. Of course, I know there are issues around party affiliation. That is the right we must all respect. We all went to the liberation struggle so that there is the right to freedom of conscience. So if you choose to go for white when I'm going for a whiter color, that should not be the reason for us to have a division. I also want to acknowledge President of the Law Society, then former President Amanyemba, whom I also cherish. I just thought that I needed to say this because it's important to put into context the fact that the commission that we have would have issues around it, and of course they would be raised, but I have no reason to doubt your integrity going forward in terms of making sure that you give Zimbabweans justice and the justice that they deserve. Honorable Chair and Commissioners, as esteemed, as I come here, I've already indicated that I'm coming here as a representative of the people, as a people's leader. Not just as a people's leader, but as a popularly and by majority elected leader in the political process. I will explain to you why I say so, authoritatively and on firm ground. But I'm here because I sense that in this context, because of the commission that has been set, democracy is on trial. I have a sense that the will of the people is on trial. I have a sense that our future is on trial. Why do I say that they are on trial? They are on trial because there is a victim who is supposed to be looked after, is being turned into a perpetrator, is being asked to come and answer for the things that were done by people who are now making those allegations. And that makes it a bizarre situation. But I come here because of the honor that I have already indicated, Your Excellency.